on this planet that can stop me.
I can call in a favor and send people who aren't from this planet.
Send them all.
As you wish.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is truly a generational talent, and you might be surprised at all of the different roles he has been able to handle. In his over 20-year acting career, he has starred in dozens of movies playing a variety of roles, showing off incredible versatility that few actors can pull off. In this video, we are going to break down The Rock's best movies that you can stream right now, from his movies on Netflix to Disney Plus, and more. Our top 10 list is ranked in order starting from his good movies, counting down to his absolute best movie you can stream at number 1. Our number 1 choice may shock you. Let us know your thoughts on our rankings. Let's get started. Number 10, Jungle Cruise. We can't deny The Rock's amazing ability to take on so many different roles and run with them. Based on the Disney theme park ride, Jungle Cruise follows the story of Lily, played by Emily Blunt, on a quest to find an ancient tree in the Amazon known for its healing powers. To get there, she takes on the help of Frank Wolf to help guide her down the river in his boat, and he becomes part of the adventure as well. However, they clash with multiple dangers and even supernatural forces, forcing them to fight for humanity as a whole. Jungle Cruise has elements of everything: adventure, action, comedy, and a little bit of fantasy. This movie isn't going to go down as the greatest of all time, but if you want a lighthearted, family fun, entertaining movie, Jungle Cruise checks all the boxes. You can watch this one with a subscription to Disney Plus. Keep an eye out, this is far from the only Disney movie on this list. Let's turn to a more serious one for our next movie. Number 9, Walking Tall. Walking Tall is one of The Rock's breakout films, as it helped draw attention to his talents as an actor. The movie surrounds an accomplished military officer named Chris Vaughn, played by The Rock. When Vaughn returns home to a small town in Washington, he finds that the famed lumber mill is closed, and the big job creator in town is now a sleazy casino run by a former high school classmate. With the help of his friend Ray, played by Johnny Knoxville, Vaughn takes on the crime and corruption in the area when the police won't do enough to stop it. Walking Tall is entertaining, full of action, and doesn't drag on, getting you straight to the point just like a movie should. Not everyone enjoyed this film, but those who did, really liked it. And it was yet another stepping stone in Johnson's acting career. And whatever you think, you can't pass up the opportunity to see a young Dwayne Johnson carry a film. You can watch Walking Tall today on Netflix. Let's keep our list moving, turning to number 8, Game Plan. For an action hero, Dwayne Johnson sure has a soft side, and there is no better example than The Game Plan. Released in 2007, The Game Plan follows the story of a football star named Joe Kingman. The young bachelor has plenty to be happy with, as he is comfortably wealthy and his team is on the way to the championship. However, he receives the surprise that he has a young daughter, and his life gets flipped upside down as he is forced to balance being a good father with the life he has already built. The movie features plenty of fun and silly moments, but also showcase Johnson's ability to succeed in a dramatic and emotional role. It's a classic Disney comedy movie, so it can be a little cheesy, but that's all the more reason to love it. And even with its cheesiness, The Rock is sure to impress with his charismatic and heartfelt performance. You can stream Game Plan anytime on Disney Plus. Now let's switch gears, turning to our next film. Number 7, Pain and Gain. To many, Pain and Gain is one of The Rock's most underrated performances, and this action comedy makes for 2 hours well spent. Starring Mark Wahlberg and Dwayne Johnson, this movie has all of the intensity you can ask for. The movie follows the story of 3 bodybuilders who end up getting caught in an extortion ring/kidnapping scheme, searching for riches, but it quickly goes wrong. This movie is based on the true story of Daniel Lugo, making it all the more interesting, as it recounts real events. Pain and Gain also features the entertainment of Michael Bay's direction, so the action and cinematic intensity are front and center, gripping our attention. On top of the violent action, there is plenty of lighthearted, downright silly, comedy, and you'll laugh more than a few times watching this one. You can stream Pain and Gain on Paramount+. Let's turn to the next great Dwayne Johnson film. Number 6, Furious 7. Say what you want about the Fast and the Furious franchise, but it has produced some of the most adored and entertaining movies of the past 20 years. And Dwayne Johnson has had a pretty significant role in it, playing the intense character of Luke Hobbs since the 5th movie of the series. Unfortunately, not all of the movies are available on streaming services, but luckily you can find Furious 7, which also happens to be one of the highest rated films of the series. Furious 7 follows the reunion of Dominic Toretto and the crew as they have to prevent an international terrorist and another shady figure from gaining access to a powerful computer program. Johnson plays an important part in the action as Hobbs, as we see him in an intense fight scene that ends in him getting injured and recovering just in time to have an important part in the climax of the movie. The film is action-packed and entertaining, as with most films in the Fast series, but it also has plenty of emotional moments as well. You can stream Furious 7 tonight on Peacock. If you haven't seen your favorite Dwayne Johnson film on this list yet, then don't worry, we are only halfway there. Let us know in the comments what you think of the movies we've covered so far. Let's dive into the top 5 best Dwayne Johnson movies you can stream right now, starting with number 5, Scorpion King. This movie didn't get a ton of points for its originality, but The Scorpion King is undoubtedly one of The Rock's breakout films, and it is still a fun watch if you like action-adventure films. Released in 2003, The Scorpion King is one of the movies that helped introduce the world to the acting talents of Dwayne Johnson, and the film was one that he would be known for years after. Scorpion King takes place on a timeline thousands of years ago, before the construction of the pyramids in the Egyptian city of Gomorrah. The story follows a group of tribes who have to unite to take down an evil tyrannical king. To help fight their enemy, they call upon the skills of the assassin Matthias, played by The Rock. Whatever your opinion on the film, Johnson's performance is undeniably great, and there are still entertaining, if not sometimes silly elements to embrace. You can stream this one with a subscription to Prime Video. Now let's move to the next great Dwayne Johnson movie on our list. Number 4, Red Notice. Red Notice is one of the highest watched Netflix films of all time, so that alone should convince you that it is worth checking out. This one was not the best received by critics, but audiences loved it, so there's a good chance you will too. If there was anything to criticize, Dwayne Johnson's performance was not one. Red Notice follows the story of an Interpol agent teams up with a thief to catch another wanted art thief, while he is forced to keep his guard up and deal with many twists and turns along the way. Johnson plays John Hartley, an FBI profiler who pursues the world's most wanted individuals. To catch the world's most wanted art thief, the Bishop, Hartley has to partner with another skilled art thief in a chase around the world. Comedic moments to keep us entertained. You can stream Red Notice on Netflix. Now, let's jump into our top 3 best Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson films. Number 3, Moana. This family favorite is worth the watch no matter how old you are, as it is adored by audiences and critics alike. Moana is the animated story of a young girl who ventures out into the ocean to reverse the curse affecting her island. A curse that can be lifted by the demigod Maui. Dwayne Johnson plays the role of Maui, a demigod who guides Moana along her journey, helping her battle monsters as she tries to persuade him to give her the idol of Te Fiti's heart. The story is made even more interesting by the fact that it is based on Polynesian mythology, giving us one of the strongest and most unique Disney princess-type stories yet. We are also lucky to get a glimpse of Johnson's singing talents, as he impresses us with several great musical tunes in this one. Altogether, Moana is heartwarming, beautifully animated, and all-around entertaining. Plus, the theme of self-empowerment is an excellent added element. There is something for everyone to love in Moana, and it is well worth watching if you want to put a smile on your face. You can stream Moana on Disney+. Now let's turn to the next part of our top 3. Number 2, Gridiron Gang. Gridiron Gang is no doubt near the top of the list when you talk about motivational movies. It is also one of Johnson's best roles. In Gridiron Gang, Johnson plays Sean Porter, a probation officer for teens at Kilpatrick Juvenile Detention Center. When he sees the failure of the program to help bring the teenage felons to success, Porter introduces them to football. By building a team, he teaches the teens what it is like to work together, be responsible, and feel what it's like to win. Johnson's performance in this one is iconic, blending his strong charismatic presence with an emotional element that resonates with audiences. Based on real events, this movie is a great watch anytime you are looking for a heartwarming and motivational pick-me-up. You have a choice with this one. You can stream Gridiron Gang on both HBO Max and Paramount+. So with 9 movies out of the way, now let's uncover the absolute best Dwayne Johnson movie you can stream right now. Number 1, Black Adam. Black Adam was one of the most exciting movies to hit theaters in 2022, and now you can watch it whenever you want from the comfort of your home. The movie follows the DC Comics story of Black Adam, a hero who was given by incredible powers by ancient gods. Black Adam, played by Johnson, reawakens after 5,000 years of imprisonment to push his unique form of justice on the world. Containing elements of both good and evil, Black Adam takes on the Justice Society of America while the fate of the world is at stake. Audiences loved this one, as the film featured plenty of action, a little bit of humor, and great character development. To many, Black Adam was the best DC movie yet. And this new movie was just the first part of an exciting change of direction for the franchise, one that might bring Superman back to battle Black Adam. So we look forward to seeing what is next. You can stream Black Adam on HBO Max. So there you have it. The 10 best Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson movies you can stream right now. Which of these movies is your favorite? Which do you think is Dwayne Johnson's best performance? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe so you can keep up with all of the best films and movies that you need to watch. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.